Hiya, it's Luke from Bluewolfpsychic.co.uk, and I'm here to read this evening for the astro-tarot for the star sign of Leo for the month of April in 2011. Right, Leo, let's see what April has in store for you. First card, interesting one. The Nine of Wands, the Lord of Great Strength. Yeah, as you can see, he's a bit battered and bruised, he's got a bandage around his head, but he's still standing. And that's the position I think you're in at the moment. You've been through quite a difficult time recently, Leo. There's been some hard work. Wands are generally cards they're cards which tend to relate to the work and career sector of our lives. And of course work can mean many things. It can be paid employment, it can be voluntary work, it can be caring for a home and family too. So you know, it covers many different areas. It's what you do. Wands are also cards of our passion. The things that are really important. They're not love cards, but they're cards about the things that we're passionate about. So it's the things that we're passionate about. And I think that the thing you're in your work or whatever it is that you do that you are passionate about, even if it's the garden, you've been having maybe you've got a mole problem. You've been having some difficulty. In the past few weeks, it's been hard work, you've had some opposition, you've had some difficulties to face, but you've faced them down, you've dealt with them, and you're now, even though you're a little bit battered and bruised, you're in a strong position now, a much stronger position than you were a few weeks ago. Next card, Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Princess of the Winds and the Breezes. The Lotus of the Palace of Air. This is often pages are female figures in our lives. They're often said to be sisters or daughters, but they can be anyone who stands. They can even be a young man, to be honest. The gender of cards is quite difficult to determine. Okay. It's a graceful person. I was going to say a gentle person. The swords aren't usually gentle cards, to be honest. They're cards about people who have strong opinions, strong values, strong opinions, and who are quite outspoken about things. So, what I'm being told is you have a friend, Leo. You have a friend, a good friend. And it's not necessarily someone that you know. It's someone who has been working to help you in your life, to help you achieve the goals that you want, and you're not necessarily aware that they've been doing that. They've been putting in a good word for you sometimes when you've not realised it. They've been sometimes doing a good turn towards you, and perhaps you've hardly noticed it. It might be useful for you during April to actually look out for that person, see what it is that they're doing for you during April, see who's being decent towards you, see who's being good, who's being helpful towards you, but perhaps you haven't noticed before, and see if you can identify that person. Because it might be nice to say thank you. The Four of Cups. Four of Cups, the Lord of Blended Pleasure. Now, around about the middle of the month of April, Leo, you're going to be feeling a bit fed up with yourself. You're going to be feeling a bit bored. You're going to be feeling as if you could do with a change, and maybe maybe it's time for for a day or two away, maybe something like that. Maybe a weekend break, maybe just a day out with the kids or the dog or the family, something like that. Just a day out with yourself. Get out somewhere in the fresh air. Get out to the coast and let the sea breeze blow away your worries and your troubles. There's a need for a little bit of a change for you to freshen you up a little bit, because as I say, you're feeling a bit down, you're feeling a bit in the dumps, you're feeling a bit fed up with things, because everything seems to be the same all the time, doesn't it, sometimes? And you're wanting a little bit of a change in that. So I think what you need during the middle of the month of April is a little bit of care for yourself and a little bit of a break from the routine, Leo. Right, and that has done you good, because the next card out is the Chariot. Lord of the Triumph of Light, Child of the Powers of the Waters. Yes, so yeah, the little bit of the change from routine does you good, because the Chariot is all about our inner confidence, our self-power, the power that comes from deep inside ourselves. It's about us knowing who we are and where we're going and what we're about, and having the power to make the things that we want to happen. And so even though, I mean, we started off with the Lord of Great Strength, the Nine of Wands, and said that you'd fought your corner recently and you were still standing in a good position. And what the Chariot is saying is that towards the latter part of April, you're going to be in an even stronger position. You're going to know it. You're going to have that strength and power and confidence in yourself and the ability to carry things through as you choose to see them through. You're going to be in control. It's not going to be as if you're being dragged behind wild horses, kicking and screaming or anything like that. You're going to be in control. You're going to be driving those horses forward in the direction in which you want them to go, or driving the Ferrari or whatever it is. You're not going to get a Ferrari, it would be nice, but you're going to be in control of your destiny during the latter part of April, Leo. Excellent, excellent. And the final card for you, right, the Six of Pentacles. The Lord of Material Success. Ooh, that sounds good, doesn't it? Towards the end of the month, certainly financially, Pentacles are cards related very much to the material plane, to finances and our sort of physical comforts kind of thing. And towards the end of the month, you aren't going to be having any financial problems from what I can see, what I'm being told. You're going to be in a reasonably comfortable position, which is nice, isn't it, really? A lot of people are still struggling a little bit, just getting over the Christmas period. Certainly it looks by the end of this coming month, you're going to have done that comfortably, and you're going to be in a position where it might even be that someone is coming to you and asking you for a small loan or something of that kind, or you might be giving a gift to someone as well. I've got a feeling that there might be a birthday or something coming up, and a small financial gift might be something you're giving, or else just putting in your pocket in order to buy a present for the person, even if it's just a few drinks or something of that kind, if it's an older person. I've got a feeling there may be some children around you actually, Leo, and that it might involve them. But certainly, good reading, solid start to the month, you're in control. Look out for that friend that you haven't noticed before. Take a little bit of time out for yourself during the middle of the month when you're feeling a little bit down in the dumps and that. Come back strong and in control, achieving your goals, and the end of the month finishes off on a very positive financial note for you, Leo. Right, well, I hope you've enjoyed that. That was just a short reading, as all of these little readings on YouTube are. I also do personal readings, and they last much longer. They take about an hour. I do them both face-to-face if you're anywhere near my base in Rotherham, UK. I also do them online, webcam, email, just the way that I'm doing this, in fact. And they're very good value, very reasonably priced. I would say that, wouldn't I? But they are. So if you would like, you can ask questions. I can offer some answers to questions you may have to ask. I can do a reading for your life over the next 12 months. I can look at specific areas, if you like, that you might want to know more about. So if you'd be interested in that, do look me up at bluewolfpsychic.co.uk. I'll be pleased to talk with you. Okay? Thanks a lot for your company this evening. Bye-bye.